rivalry just keeps getting better and better, doesn't it?
Yeah, good game of footy. Both teams went at it again. Just disappointed we're sitting here feeling the way we're feeling because we shouldn't be.
What was the difference, do you think?
We need to review it, but some big moments in the second half where we needed to be better. You're up by 9 points at half time. You've got to kick on from that.
Disappointed not to have more advantage in scrum time, given Allan came back into the side. It seemed like, I haven't seen the stats, but it looked like they were able to turn the momentum a few times there.
Yeah, there were some key moments there where they scrum for penalty and got reward. Be interested to have a look at them all and where we were dominant and see if should have been the same. 15-8 penalty count again. That's twice as much as we're 2 times more real discipline than the opposition. So
that's the common theme, right, between the two sides of that. And you've looked at ways to get around that. Do you think you've done that well enough, or do you think they're genuine?
What do you mean, mate, in terms of common theme?
The penalty counts, like the Reds getting the better of that.
Yeah, we talk about it. I talk to Chapo and the referees every week. So talk's cheap though, isn't it?
Do you reckon you're getting a fair bounce of the ball there now?
I'll need to have a look at that. Yeah.
Like that maul still very powerful for you guys. But what needs to change in the scrum there? Do you think you're getting a fair rub of the green, or do you think you're competitive with the guys that you had coming back?
Oh yeah, we're again we need to review it and see what comes out of it. It's hard to pick that up from a live situation, but clearly they got some dominance there tonight, and at times, not always, and it's an area where we'll look to be better next time.
What was your view in there, particularly at the scrum, Allan? Do you think you get the better of it?
Well, they got penalties for it, so whether they were right or wrong penalties, you can't do much about it, so as Dan said, we've got to review it and obviously be better heading into next week, because we knew that coming into this game that they pride themselves on their scrum, and that if you're honest, mate, it delivered for them tonight. So again, we've got to review it, and we know that we have to be better. How
motivated are you to get another crack at it in a final now after what's happened the last 2 times you played?
Yeah, mate, keen. As we've already alluded to, we're so close, but we just couldn't come away with the big moments. And yes, we're sitting here on the losing side, but we still got another opportunity. It's a great learning for us. Again, we've got to be hard on ourselves in review, but understand where we can be better, how we can grow, and make sure that we apply that straight away next week against the Rebels.
You've been out for a couple of weeks for Lau, Scotty. Where do you think you're at in terms of being right at your best and really clicking together? Have you got a little bit more to go, just with that being the first week of all of you back together?
Yeah, well, if you look at the set piece, there's a little bit of work there for us to do. But in saying that, we've packed down together for a few years, so in terms of experience, not an excuse. We've got to execute on the day, but more understanding how and how we can change that around straight away instead of sitting here and then reviewing it on a Tuesday. We've got to understand how we can be better on the field, so that's our work on heading forward.
And a lot of kind of noise or commentary around the Reds' loose forwards at the moment. Yours are hardly poor. What do you reckon about that battle? It's probably one of the great battles at the moment in Australian rugby.
Yeah, the back row there's 2 good footy teams there, isn't there, that are really challenging each other. And as I said after the last game, it's good for rugby. But the disappointing thing is, aside from all that, we were in a position to win the game tonight and didn't take those little moments that turned out to be big moments, and they regained momentum and snuck ahead with a few minutes to go there. But I thought they got some good young back rows. I think Valetini's been outstanding for us this year. Samu was good, Cusack was good before he got injured as well. So yeah, they'll compete hard for a long time to come, no doubt.
How are you going there for injuries, Peter? Right?
Yeah, I think Pete's okay. Yeah, he had a scrum. That's, he just got a whack on his shoulder, neck area, I think. So he should be okay. Yeah, Cusack, I'm not sure, looked like a hemi, but we'll get an update from the medical staff.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, Adam.